reporter Veronica Mokhoali is in Diepkloof in Soweto, where tensions are also running high, and residents there have issued a stern warning against any spaza shops that reopen after being closed down. This after a 5-year-old boy, Mokhoali, died this week, reportedly after eating snacks from a nearby spaza shop. Veronica, we just spoke to Nobile right now, and it seems inspections are happening quite well in Dobsonville. They're being welcomed by the community, but tensions are running high where you are. Can you tell us how the mood is on the ground?
Well, Aubrey, it's definitely a different situation from where my colleague Nobile is in regards to the officials there carrying out a raid, an authorized raid. But here, community members have issued what they have called an inspection of this spaza shop and have essentially closed it down. During the conversation, a confrontation happened between the spaza shop owner and some of the residents, where they were even calling for the children in this community to get home, essentially somewhat insinuating that there would be a confrontation of a violent kind. But this is, of course, before police arrived at the scene, and tensions have now somewhat simmered down. But there is still anger among some of the residents who are saying that they are calling on community members. They gave a directive as the police arrived, saying that, firstly, that the spaza shops that are closed here in Diepkloof must remain closed. And if anyone sees one of them operating, they must alert community members immediately to take action. Another call was made to landlords, saying that they will be holding a meeting with some of the landlords to get an understanding as to why they keep allowing their spaza shops to open and who is given the instruction, as the community tries to somewhat claw back what has happened in this area following the passing of Mokhoali. I'm going to talk to one of the residents who was part of the meeting that had with residents. In fact, you are live on Newzroom Afrika on channel 405. We've seen that police after there was somewhat of a standoff with some of the residents and the spaza shop owner. Just give us an understanding of where residents stand now after giving that directive to say, if we close down spaza shops, they must remain closed or there will be some retaliation.
We're saying enough is enough. We have done this exercise before. Within an hour or so after we closed them, they opened again. This is also an insult to our constitution. Some of these people are illegally here, and we are not going to negotiate. There's no time to sit down with these people. All what we're saying, they closed down their shops. Inspectors must come and take the stock and investigate so that we know this poison. But we don't have room for investigation. These people must leave immediately.
I heard you speaking earlier about the situation that an operation was done just about 2 weeks back by the community, where you went to specific stores, tuck shops that you believed were red flags in the area. What happened after that? I spoke to Tate earlier, who also said that they reopened, and this is among one of them.
True. It happened 2 weeks back, and we closed shops all around this area. It didn't take even an hour. They opened. And you know what's also interesting? The landlords don't even know the law. They are harboring illegal immigrants in our territories. Some of them are selling drugs, and we must say it's okay. We are saying enough is enough today. This day when it ends, no shop will open. And we are sending a strong message to the government. These people, we don't want them in our townships. It's enough. I'm not going to wait for another child to die. We can't be in the news reading about our kids dying. A 5-year-old.
And what do you say about the fact that police are now here? Have they come with the inspectors that you as the community have requested?
What a disappointment. They come here and look at us. The people that we're looking for, they're not here. Inspector, we see this van every day. No difference. We see them every day. And the very same illegal immigrants, they are quick to run to the police station. To do what? Because they're supposed to leave, not negotiate with cops. We live in this area. We are saying no. They must leave.
And that while I understand that you're putting some of the responsibility on the landlords, I must ask about the community itself. Knowing what is happening in the country, there is still that issue of some parents giving children money. There's still the issue of children not being able to, it's hard for parents to know where children go after school if they go to these tuck shops. What are we doing to get the education down to the residents?
I think the first education is to stop the shops. Remember, if the child leaves from school, at school there's systems. But if shops are open in the area, they're going to buy. Because maybe I might give mine to rent, but but yours you won't gain. They will share, isn't it? Now the first education, let's close these people first. Now when we have meetings, we are consulting our own people. We don't have time to consult with these people. We don't know how they came here. That's the first thing. Why must I sit in a boardroom with them? For what? Negotiating my child's health. We used to have shops in our areas. I don't even remember. I don't remember even dying. Today, why them? What kind of poison they have? We're saying no today. And they must leave. If they want to leave, they must leave with you.
No, thank you very much for your time, Tate. Aubrey, you heard one of the residents there speaking passionately, but really bringing to the fore what is a stemming issue, the health of children in this community, the health of children nationally in regards to what is taking place. They're saying that they will not be negotiating with the spaza shop owners in this area, saying that they are going to close down some of those areas today. This, as he says, is in full view of police. I'm trying to, as well, locate the spaza shop owner just to give him an opportunity for him to have a right of response to what they have said, allegations that his store is among those in the community that is poisoning some of the residents, that is allegedly responsible, in fact, for a recent incident of a primary school learner this afternoon. We understand who showed symptoms of food poisoning. She was allegedly throwing up, vomiting until she passed out. We understand at the current moment she is at the Borough Hospital, but really they're understanding just some of the tension from the residents. We're going to try and get an opportunity to speak to the spaza shop owner. He is here with police. As you heard there as well from the residents, that seeing the police vehicle here is not enough. They are calling for inspectors as well to be present, to come and investigate this specific spaza shop amongst the others that they say have closed. You also heard there that they were running a campaign as residents, closing down about 2 weeks ago spaza shops, and they say that they're going to go on this mission again to close those spaza shops, and if they reopen there will be retaliation. I'm joined by the owner of this specific tuck shop. Sir, there are allegations that have been made by residents about your establishment. What do you have to say about what the residents have said and the fact that they've closed down your store today?
I didn't know anything. Now, those people that come in, the child is bind here, the Karakasnet. So that child is the hospital. So after, wait, I will close the shop. If you have the thing, I repeat, if your child is sick, I will take the hospital. What, I can't run, I'm staying here. I'm talking about just like. So I don't know what's happening.
They say that your establishment is illegal and that you are selling food that could be faulty. Is this true?
I'm saying if you illegal thing, the shop, you go there, check everything, exporting, what. You open, I will open the shop, you check. Yeah.
And we know that the government and the municipalities right now are registering stores like this that belongs to you. Are you registered? Have you taken part in the 21-day registration deadline?
Sis, I'm asking something. Even not my country, not the all Somali, Pakistan, Ethiopia, any country people, especially South African people, if you go there, register the shop or the business, 21 days is not enough. This thing is step to step. Health minister, police, what was, you know, everything that you. I can't bond here and come there outside. So the South African rule of the law, you understand the you. So 21 days, where they registered the shop. This takes us many things the process, not the easy.
Thank you very much. Just hearing back there from the shop owner giving response, saying that he is unaware of the allegations that have been made, but he's saying that the community told him to close and he complied, saying that if they want to come inside with inspectors, they are more than welcome. Again, speaking about the issue from some of the spaza shop owners, saying that the 21-day registration is not enough, but it's not clear whether or not he's even taken part in that registration process. We'll continue to monitor the situation down here. Aubrey, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Veronica, and we'll keep track of that story with you, of course, a bit later on. Community members there seemingly taking things into their own hands, saying they have no trust with the police or any of the authorities to ensure that lawlessness does not happen in their area. A standoff there seemingly. Speaking of which, we go back to the northwest, where authorities are about to brief the media on the ongoing saga to rescue the suspected illegal miners in Stilfontein. Newzroom Africa's Refilio Sibuko is still following that story for us. She joins us once again. Refilio, I understand those community safety officials